Now we can talk to Captain Zarir Irani, who's Managing Director of Constellation Marine Services. He's on the line from Dubai. Now, given that we've had some debris discovered, we haven't had it confirmed as to what it is at all. What does the marine operation, what sort of form does the marine operation need to take?
Well, there are thank you very much, Martine, for having us. There are a number of search and rescue patterns which naval vessels can take on now that it's established that there is debris found, and provided it's established that it is of this aircraft. If it is a combination of airborne and seaborne crafts, there can be set patterns which can be agreed by the search coordinator in command on sea or in air, and there can be a nice tandem of these patterns formed, provided they allow for the currents and the wind drift of these parts going backwards and assuming a certain point of time when this may have made contact with the water.
And who should primarily be taking responsibility for this marine search and rescue? We know the Greeks are there already, but what about other Mediterranean countries?
Well, it is not about the country. It is about the on-scene commander and the first craft on site usually takes on the on-scene commander's position, provided the mast acknowledges it, and he then coordinates others. If there is a naval vessel on site, probably there would be the commanding officer of the naval vessel who will assume the on-scene commander's position and then direct the other crafts, marine as well as aircrafts, to make a systematic pattern which are internationally established. There is a proper documented pattern available on every vessel. Every master is qualified and knows about these, and they will go about it, but the decision will be that of the on-scene commander.
And how difficult a task is it? What is the Mediterranean like to navigate? I'm thinking about winds and tides.
Well, at the moment, the weather is quite okay, but you have to understand when there is a crash like that, the impact does make any object break into pieces, particularly aircraft. So what they're looking at is small pieces of aircraft debris, which even with a slight chop on the sea, force 4, let's say wind speed 15 knots and plus, would make it difficult to consistently sight those pieces and retrieve them from the water for future testing and to understand whether they are indeed of that very aircraft or not.
Okay, Captain Zarir Irani, thank you very much for talking to us from Dubai.
Thank you for having us.